Perez did well in the air there. He's one to keep an eye on. Norton with a forward handball. Davidson flashes through and snaps a goal.
Nice start, a really easy start when Bond gets a free kick. He's getting all the attention inside.
Seeking a trade in the off-season, but it's settled back in since that was denied. Croft, one of the targets, and he does eventually win the ball and kick the goal. And gets him out of trouble. Sanders needed a bit of Bontempelli, but even he wasn't as sure with his hands as he would have liked. The loose snap is good. It eludes Karmas's fingernails and registers a Hawthorn goal.
They had great shape behind the ball in the Bulldogs. They should never have messed that ball up. Yeah, they are. They're just kicking it a bit quick, aren't they?
Pork stretching the ground this time. Bailey McDonald, the half forward, disrupted play for D'Ambrosio. Brilliantly taken by Newcomb. Fires it into Gunston.
That's Hawthorn 101.
This man, one of the stories of 2025. Started the year outside their best 23. Entered it in the All-Australian team. And he's kicked a goal. He's never forgotten that prowess around the sticks. Jones takes off. Baker really only had one pair to kick to, but he was able to wait and find Croft, who runs towards goal, and so does the footy.
It's amazing. They got all the numbers behind the ball, the Hawks.
Plenty of hands up ahead. Not much movement, though, so just goes along to the top of the square. Joel. Oh, Watson went hurtling through. Butterick's handball was snatched and snapped by Gunston, who kicks a second. Going to send it quickly the other way. Might get another touch via English. How's the kick up into the 50? It really was up, wasn't it? From behind, Norton had a long way to reach around Scrimshaw. Weddle disrupted cleverly by Hines. Good pressure. Croft looking for his third. And that might have bounced the right way. And it has. And the Dogs can go to work again. West, out. Nifty kick. Jones just needs the ball to get a little... do the right thing for him, and he finishes it off, and he continues his great form from last week. Eventually the ball behaved itself.
How much pressure we can get on going inside.
English climbed the highest, but Meek came away with the footy and delivered it for Newcomb. Hawks looking for their first goal of the quarter, and it might be coming for Gunston. 2 goals in the first quarter, just 1 kick in the second, but he adds to that with a third major of the night, Jack Gunston, and the Hawks first for this second stanza. Make the tap and the connection, but Watson couldn't take it with him. Instead, it's the Dogs through Richards via Sanders. Kennedy comes out with the mark. The forwards hold back in the goal square. Now they lead up to the footy. Norton's got it. And he's gone. The surge provided by D'Ambrosio. Good effort from Butterick to try and stop this Hawthorn train, but they couldn't. Watson to Butler. And they get something late in the second term. Just was reluctant to go a fraction too far out to score himself, and instead it's Watson's lead that is on it.
Nothing would surprise me. She's good hit.
Beautiful kick.
Wow.
That same motion out to the right, but the kick was straight. Connor McDonald always seems to know his way around goal, and even though he's going to spend some time on ball this year. Butterick to Richards, decides to go a little underground. Clever from Norton to the inside, sets up Liberatore. He knew exactly how to finish it.
Harlem Globetrotter stuff, Kenny. Have a look at this.
To be that dynamic forward that can take a mark and hopefully kick a goal or two. Slips through to Hines. Tim English. He's a ruck that can do plenty. Snaps a goal.
Yeah, we'll make it a one-on-one. English again.
Trying to work his way back to that All-Australian form from 2023. Sisley. Nothing meaningful off the boot. Instead, Croft. Look at the pace, especially when you're near goal. You can always find an extra metre. And Jones was able to do that. He's kicked his third. Yeah, well, at least you can bring him on and off when you need to. I think it interests me is Bevo calling for more rotations before the match started tonight. I wondered how long that would take.
It's an interesting one here. It's
Falcon.
Hold it.
Oh, no.
Kennedy's hands. Torre. Sanders powers on. He's recovered okay. Hines worked out of it by Impey.
Great mark.
Great mark. Great mark. You need to keep refreshing your list, even in successful years, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that'll change this year. Aidan Sherbert's one who's going to be in line. Kicks it forward. Good fly from Chol. He made the contest, and Butler's snap is excellent to match.
You know, bit of a bright future if he can get a good run at it.
Brother, a premiership player, of course, now at the Saints.
Let him up. Let him up. Let him go, please.
Gary.
Grabbed it, snapped it, goaled it.
I tell you what, every time we do these community games, someone plays nearly the best game they've ever played.
Starts with a contest. Nash eventually fed back to Newcomb. Here comes Chol. Touch play on. O'Donnell disrupted. McKenzie. Schubert dished it off. McKenzie with the shot, which is good. 22 seconds and the Hawks have a major. McGuinness is on the ground as well. It was he that fed it out to Impey. Oh, look at Watson.
Wow.
Some mark.
Don't waste them in February.
He's been the shining light for the Hawthorn Footy Club tonight. I swear there's no ceiling for Nick Watson.
He's winded himself. As he recovers, the footy goes down the wing.
Only thing you can do, which seems a drastic thing to do. When you think about all the other times that we hold the ball and waste the game.
Yeah.
Again, they reset. Baker had a long look. And his long kick is pretty good.
Move it on. Play on.
Drives it deep. Norton at the back. Bontempelli versus D'Ambrosio. Bit of strength, bit of skill. And the Dogs will run in another one. Norton on the end of it all. With plenty of Bulldog quality in that. He's going to end the night with just the 2 goals. And not quite for the Hawks tonight, but the Western Bulldogs couldn't have been much more impressive.